Daily Monitor legal team this evening secured a court order compelling the police to vacate the Monitor publication premises. Nakawa Magistrate Rosemary Barevi, the same magistrate who had earlier issued the search warrant, reversed her decision, citing overstepping of the search warrant.
I'm eager to see how the authorities also respond to due process of the law.
Armed with a court order, the Monitor legal team made their way to the Monitor publication offices. They served the head of media crimes, Fred Milondo, with the court order. However, he said he could not receive the papers there and suggested they move to the police headquarters. By the time they arrived there, the headquarters closed for the day.
We also went to the IGP's office and the lady we found there also said she can't receive it. So we have plans of serving it tomorrow morning.
Meanwhile, debate on the closure of the 4 media houses today shifted to Parliament. The Internal Affairs Minister Hilary Onek was put to task to explain the circumstances under which the media houses were closed.
The duration of the search depends on whether or not the Daily Monitor cooperates with the police in their investigation. To date, they have declined to cooperate.
I want the minister to tell me the meaning of the search warrant.
The question to that, will those in favor say to the contrary, no?
Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Olanya, adjourned the debate until the minister avails copies of the search warrant to all the members of Parliament. At Namanve, there was heavy deployment outside Monitor Publications offices for the 3rd day as the police continued to search the premises. What has not come out clear is as to when the police will complete their work so that the affected media houses can resume work. According to the Human Rights Commission officials, they say what is happening undermines the public's right to access information which has always been disseminated by the affected channels.
We urge the police to exercise restraint at all times and strictly abide by the provisions of the court order.
And it was on 20th, when the police has already come for a search, that we got a communication from Monitor, from the lawyers of Monitor, informing us that they were intending to contest the first order. But it was even not giving us the answers to which the orders were seeking for.
Members of Parliament were also cautioned against passing laws that infringe on the rights of the media and journalists.
To review all media laws to assess their compliance with international human rights standards in order to implement law reforms that would improve the media regulatory environment and to expedite the process of expunging from the law books all press laws that have been nullified by the courts of law.
The Human Rights Commission also urged journalists to work within the confines of the law. According to the police, the search will go on until they find all the information related to the letter penned by General Sejusa on an alleged assassination plot.
They are picking copies of documents that we have in our offices, documents with words like the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Uganda Police, and the word confidential marked on them. What's happening is that they ask us to photocopy. We remain with a photocopy of the documents, and then they take the original copy of the documents that they've got from our offices.
Investigators know what is relevant for the investigations being carried out.
Talking about press freedom is an illusion. You get me? It's got to be part of a whole. It's one fabric with several threads.
Despite being under lock and key, the Redpepper Wednesday edition hit the streets to the surprise of many. This despite the fact that the police detectives are still combing their premises.
We are following it. We are following these publications on streets, as well as consulting with the relevant bodies to find out if it's legal for them to go ahead and and have these publications, and then a decision will be taken after.
Outside the Namongo-based monitor publications, security remains tight. Sudhir Biarhanga, NTV.